what's happening, man? It's the Polk County president. White boy bad, legit. And you already know I rock with the dopest podcast in Florida. Major salute to the weekend guy, J Buggz and the 3 Gs, Giselle, Gabe, and Gabby.
Hey, what it is, man? Black people checking in, better known as Famous Kid Brick.
What up, man? It's your man, Famous Kid, Smoothing.
What it do, world, man? It's your boy Kid Diddy in the building, man. It's your boy J Buggz. Turn up.
Yeah, man, what it is the youngest in charge, DJ Surefire, man.
This right here is brand new 2 Pistols.
Y'all man.
It's White Roo. Yo, this is Chucky Boy with the Splitter Squad. Right now you're tuned in to the Weekend Guys show with J Bug and the 3 Gs. Just freeze, don't go nowhere. You know how we do.
Welcome back to the Weekend Guys show. J Buggz and my 3 Gs. We got in the building tonight.
Giselle Marie.
Miss Gabby.
Fuentes.
Your boy Gabe James. What up?
Did you say Fuentes?
Yeah, I gave her a new name for the night. Gave her a new last name.
Why?
Can you translate?
I don't know what that means. Fun?
No,
What it mean?
Fuentes is a fountain, but that's a
Okay.
Spanish last name. Like what?
A fountain.
You're so perved out. That's gross.
What? Oh, now I get it. Oh, hey. Is you a fountain, though? Hello. Let me find out about that life. Whoa. All right, so welcome back to the Weekend Guys show. Like you know, every single Wednesday night we record it and we get everything popping for the entire world to listen to.
Yes, sir.
We've got listeners from here to Dubai, all the way to the Iraqi suburbs. I don't even know if there's a suburb in Iraq.
What up, my Iraqians? What's
I
up?
know.
How you know
Maybe
it's a suburb?
I said I don't know if there is. I just know they be tuned
Because they got
in.
money.
They be
That's
like-
why. It's suburbs over
They be
there.
like, we love the music you play, and I say I love you too. I don't know how to say it, but I just say it. I just how I say it. All right, so tonight we got a special for you guys. We got a 2-for-1 because last week we told you about the death of my cousin, so we got the funeral for that, and that was a very emotional state. And this week we decided to give y'all 2 for the price of 1. So tonight you'll get a chance to jump in and get an extra long session of the Weekend Guys show. On the way to work today, something crazy happened. I'm listening to the radio, and I'm like, man, like I'm just enjoying what I'm listening to, but I hear the transitions that are happening on the radio. And some people, they listen to the radio, they hear transition, and like, I don't really care about that. Some people, they're mixing music, and they hear the beat, and they hear how it blends and goes to the next 4 count, and they just like, yo, that was phenomenal. Some people, they don't really notice that. Some folks are in their car driving on the way to work, all right? And then this Mustang with the loud pipes on it, and they're in first gear, and as they shift, they realize they can feel the power in their hand. And then they shift to second gear, and they throttle it up a little bit. That's how I felt today on the way to work, on the way to the show. I'm call it work.
You're switching gears?
I felt like I was very passionate about what I do, and I had to second guess. I had a speech this past week for work. And for most people that don't know, I have a different life besides the life that I live here. You guys probably think that we're party animals all day, every day, and that I just say ignorant stuff no matter what. But reality is that I work for a nice company. I have a lot of employees. I'll just say a whole bunch of them, about 120 some odd employees. And I'll say that I'm a boss in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
Live that lifestyle.
Most folks don't know that I do this, and most folks that know that I do this don't know that I do that. And I had a speech on Monday, and I said a couple words that I didn't really think were bad. I said the word pissed, and I said the word hell. Okay.
At which job?
At the daytime job. Okay. And I'm gonna be honest with you. After I said pissed, you can tell the reaction from the crowd because everybody was like,
because the angry black man said pissed.
but I wasn't angry. I was expressing myself from a previous situation, and everybody knows when I tell a story about something that's really happened to me in life, I tell it exactly how I felt. I wanted people to feel the raw emotion and energy that was coming out of me. Yeah, at the time that this happened, I was pissed. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I didn't
So their
mean to
reaction
offend.
was it because you said pissed?
Yes.
Or they weren't expecting you to say pissed.
They wasn't expecting me to say pissed, but you shouldn't be saying pissed if you a boss like that. That's what they were trying to get to.
No, you know what? It's just corporate America. I mean, I've gotten reprimanded for saying I assume in an email, and I shouldn't. It's just, they're sensitive.
You should have said irritated.
I could have said irate. There's a bunch of words I could have used. I just didn't choose to use them.
You wanted to get your point across.
Now, there you go. I got my point across. My point across was that I got some constructive criticism. And after getting that constructive criticism, I realized that maybe, just maybe, corporate America ain't for me. Maybe I'm a little too real for what is happening in the world right now. Maybe people have this illusion about what's really happening and what's going on around us on a day-to-day basis. All right. Maybe what I see as being okay and what you see as being okay is not the exact same thing. And so tonight we have a couple special guests. We'll get around to the second part of the guest as soon as he gets up here. But I want you to introduce yourself to the world yourself, bro. Go ahead.
What it is, what it do, world? It's Revolutionary Kid, Solive, a leader of the generation changes.
There you go.
How you doing?
Generation changers right there, right in the building right now. So he's changing his generation, and I'm thinking about changing my damn mind. But the paycheck right now is definitely on the line. All right, so you brought some music tonight, right?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
All right, I got everything over here.
All right, cool.
It's Knight Rider kit, right?
No,
yeah. That's the wrong.
That's another jump drive in your computer.
That's what I do on the weekend. Me and
all
my
right.
wife. That's that special stuff.
There you go.
Use that Knight Rider.
There you go.
But I have a question for you though.
Yes.
So is that your slogan? Is that your name? Everything that you just gave me, break that up.
Basically, like on Instagram, it's S0_live. But I'm the leader of the generation changes. It's like I basically took a bunch of MCs that really needed help that didn't want to sign to a label because it kind of has a story behind it and we'll hopefully get to that. But it's just what we go by, and it's a group of MCs anywhere across the world that really need help when the labels aren't helping them. And I chose to give them the benefit of the doubt that they had the talent and maybe not the funds or the means to do it. So I know that I have a studio and I could do the videos and stuff like that for people. So I started these a couple of kids that were I don't want to say they were in the streets, but they were, and they wanted a way out. And I said, if you put half of the brain power that you put into being in the streets into this music, we can go far. And a lot of them didn't trust me. A lot of them were naysayers. But as you can see, we on the Weekend Guy Show.
Yo.
God bless you, J Buggz, man.
I appreciate it, homie. I appreciate it. We are all about finding out what's popping next, and what's good in the neighborhood.
Amen.
We used to have a segment called Ear to the Street, but now that is gone.
Oh, wow. So you just want to throw shade after that blessing over there, huh?
No, I'm just saying that Ear to the Street is gone because everything we do is about the Ear to the Street now. It ain't a segment no more. It's an entire show. That's what we's about right now. We's all about that. Trying to figure out what's popping, what's new, and what's up and coming. So
Exactly.
let's jump into the story about your background. We're going to jump into these naysayers. We're going to jump into the haters, is what they call nowadays. As soon as we come back from this break right here, we're going to play one of your tracks real quick. How about we do that real quick?
Yeah, let's do it.
Which one you want to jump into?
I say we do it number one. It's Another Cold Day, featuring my homie Fat Rob. He basically came to me. He was really struggling, and I saw it in his eyes that when I met him, he told me he could sing, and his parents said that he couldn't. I said that I could help him with music, and he didn't even believe in himself. So he basically came to me and said, I just want to sing. And it kind of was like a moment, you know what I'm saying, for two artists to be in the studio and connect so well because we collaborated. I believe we collaborated well on this record. It's basically about the struggle of life and some of the problems that women have to offer.
Hey, I'm going to just be honest with you for 1 second, all right?
Yeah.
Now, we about to listen to this for the first time.
Yeah.
If this is anything like American Idol, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm going to take like, now,
Here we go.
now, American Idol, they parents, they go in there and they tell them, baby, you can't sing, or baby, you can sing.
Yeah.
In this case, somebody's parents telling them they can't sing, and he has the ability to actually sing. Now, I'm going to come back. We're going to listen to this, and we find out that his parents are telling him the truth.
Yeah.
We got to call him on speed dial right now and tell him, hey, listen.
Shout out to Fat Rob, man.
Fat Rob, your career is going to be something else, baby.
I put it to you like this. I feel like he's got a bigger voice than a recording studio. I feel like, honestly, if he had the chance to be on American Idol, I think he should be there rather than in the studio recording with me. And I tell him that every day, but he don't believe me. So we did like this thing called, it's the Sing to the World Challenge, where I walk up on people and ask them if they can sing, and I just put the camera in their face. And then I put it on thisis50.com. And he was like, I don't want to do it. I'm kind of scared. So I walked him out into this big field, and I said, this is where you need to be for the world to hear you. I just want you to give me everything you got. And he just let it out. And then I was like, we got to take that to the studio, man.
Yeah,
that's a hell of an introduction
right there.
I feel the tears right there, man. I'm about to cry right now. Y'all brought tissues tonight?
I don't know. I hope he can sing though.
I hope so too. All right, let's jump into the track then. Here it is, the Weekend Guys Show. J Buggz and my 3 Gs.
Ow.
Hey, this is Fat Rob right here, right?
Generation.
Let's go, man.
A wise man once said, if you got a good man, don't cheat on him. Some women don't understand the difference between a good man and a bad one. Well, let me be the first to tell you, there's good men out there, baby. Maybe you just looking in the wrong places. Rob, I got you. Feel me? Love. Another cold day, another cold night. We is distant now, baby girl, I thought we'd be alright. Girl, I heard that you was creeping. You got something on the side, trying to get back at your man. What the fuck wrong with your mind? Yo, side piece never loved you, you just fries up on the side. The toys up in the Happy Meal and you was just a bride. Said that you was never creeping, we found out that's a lie. Held you down when you was sick and wiped the tears up out your eyes. Now I'm on the radio, it's Robbie Solive. Busting out your TVs, leaving visions in your mind. But I don't want his shoes when I'm crossing borderlines. Put the call into the label, let them know I'm on the grind. Hashtag they be asking who was so loud. Put my life up on the line. I'm persistent with the rhyme. Success my only option. I'm trying to change our lives. Big Mike call it the grusser. Let them know I'm on the grind.
Another cold day, another cold night. We fuss and we fight. Another cold day, another cold night. We fuss and we fight. Another cold day, another cold night. We fuss and we fight. Another cold day, another cold night. We fuss and we fight.
Another cold night. Trials and tribulations, dedication to get it right. After 13 years ago, Rob, you'll be alright. Taking money to a girlfriend, them tips is out of sight. Left us homeless, we was cold, baby screaming in the night. Dear Lord, we are sin, we just trying to change our life. Dedicated to this greatness, all this pain and this strife. All I need is 100, couple crowds in the mic. You can see up on my pain, yeah, it's tatted all in stripes. All I need is one record, we can tour up overnight. She was cheating with the ring on, yeah, that shit came to life. Cussing out my grandma, I'm going with Carlos Santana. And I ain't stopping till my mama that post from Panamera told my kid to go to school. They can learn that proper grammar, cause 9 times out of 10 they gon' teach you propaganda. We the revolution, boy, I hope that you can handle it.
Another cold day, another cold night. We fuss and we fight. Another cold day, another cold night. We fuss and we fight. Another cold day, another cold night. We fuss and we fight. Another cold day, another cold night. We fuss and we fight.
Fourth dog, big Rob, it's go time. Ladies, open up your mind. Some say you ain't picking them right. Others say it's fellas' fault. I say fellas in 2015 slacking. But you know y'all shorties are too. Real recognize real, fake recognize fake. We are generation change. 2015, Milano shows, Be My Brown, 800 choo-choo left. Hey, yo, Rob, it's go time. I said it's go time. West Coast of Florida, Florida to New York, New York to the UK. We are.
Another cold day, another cold night. We
Matrix Mall.
Another cold day, another cold night. We fuss and
yo,
we
Rob, lock in.
Another cold day,
sing.
Another cold night.
Sing.
We fuss and we fight.
Sing.
Another cold day, another cold night. We fuss and we fight.
Rob to the kids, I got you. Trust me.
Weekend Guy Show, J Buggz, 3Gs. Just to let everybody know, we are the award-winning underground show of the year. Shout out to all my haters out there, to the naysayers, to the people that believe, that don't believe. I'm a Justin Bieber because I'm a believer in myself.
Oh, wow.
All right, and that's okay. But you got to have that when you're trying to go in the right direction. All right. So a little bit of a comedic relief as we give you some constructive criticism on what we think about the track with you, Another Cold Day, and your homie Fat Rob. G, she wants to be 1,000 tonight. She wants to be Fleek.
G, I asked.
What you mean? I want to be Fleek.
Doesn't that mean to be on point?
Listen, you can keep it 100 because that's what we want. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta understand, like, we consistently stick in the studio.
I keep it 100 because I really do want somebody to rep Tampa. And I would never let somebody go out there knowing it's not up to par.
That was nice.
You know what I mean? So I'm going to look out for you. So here's my feedback on your song. Like I said, it's supposed to be done before you bring it in.
Yeah.
Okay? I like the concept of the song.
Appreciate it.
I feel like the hook should have a female, not you and him singing.
Yeah.
I think you need to lower your vocals a little bit because you sound like you're yelling.
Okay.
Like it's too much.
So live.
But yeah, you a little too live.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that though, as long as you see that though.
But you live, and like I said, I like the concept of the song.
I appreciate that.
But yeah, if like you tried it out with a female on the hook and get it mastered and you know what I mean, the way it's supposed to go, then go from there.
I think the chorus is way too long. Like you lost me after. Like at first I was feeling it, but I think it should be like a sample piece or something like that. But I did like it. Like I like the vibe. I like the message. But it just put me to sleep.
I got you.
Oh, so since the singer's in the building, I guess I'll give some singing tips real quick then. Somebody hit me up recently and asked me about a singer, and I said, listen, I don't like it. And they were upset at me. I said, listen.
Did you get 2 different songs or just one?
I got a couple different songs, and I just told them straight up, like, listen, I don't like it because this person is a singer, and when singing, I listen for harmonies. I told you before, I'm a detail-oriented person, so I listen more than the average consumer. So I want to know if there is a harmony somewhere in there. Are we crescendoing, decrescendo? Are we really singing or are we not? Are we just in the studio harmonizing? What's happening? You know what I'm saying? Anybody can get away with just, you can talk right now at the same time. I can talk right now at the same time. We can say the exact same words, and we can sound like we in sync.
Yeah.
Anybody can do that.
Right.
But can you sing on 2 different levels? And I'm gonna give you my honest opinion about Fat Rob. I haven't seen him personally yet in person. Okay, so I'm gonna judge this based upon what I hear. Him and I should sit down and really figure out what his piano vocals are, not his vocals on the track.
Yeah, he plays piano though.
Then we should be going through the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, and figure out how we hit them pitches, because sometimes we end up messing up an artist's opportunity to come out correctly when we play a song and put them in a song where the key is not correct.
True.
Right.
If that's not the key he should be singing in, then guess what? You're damn right it's not going to sound like it's supposed to be there.
But
so
on top
put
of
him
that,
in the right key.
Why are you singing with him though?
Because we had that's the thing that we wanted to do. We did not want to put a female on the record because that was the first advance.
Okay.
But that's the thing. Everybody's doing. We don't do music to be catchy. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Generation Changes stands for a certain vibe. You know what I'm saying? And we're not every single song that we're gonna play today is gonna be nothing like you hear on the radio because we're not trying to be like them.
True.
Okay. We are trying
and you
to
don't
be totally,
have to be
totally
hyphy, and you don't have to be hyphy and cliche about the catchy music, but it still has to grab somebody's attention.
You're right.
And pay attention to what y'all are saying. Sure. Because if it doesn't sound pleasant, nobody's gonna. That's it. It's just out the window.
We've given our constructive criticism. Gabe, you had anything to say?
Only thing I had to say, besides what y'all already said, was I couldn't tell the difference in the chorus between who was Fat Rob and who was you.
Gotcha.
So unless he had like a solo or something at the end, he did.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you pretty much could have just left him out, and it could have been your song. Period.
Yeah, because it was dope.
The song kind of reminded me of like an old Bone Thug and Harmony song, where somebody should have been rhyming like, you know, something like that. That's what it seemed like.
Like
to keep you up.
Funky,
literally with those lyrics though.
I ain't got the lyrics. Like that,
I I think if you started off with the chorus though, because it's very hard. Like I dig the chorus a lot, but then it just rides and it's like a lullaby.
Yeah. All right. So we've given our constructive criticism, and it is now time for you to give out your social media information.
Yeah.
And let the world let you know what they think. Okay. A lot of times what happens is you hear from us, but our slogan is, if the streets don't like it.
What the hell makes you think radio does?
That's right.
That's what we live by. Everybody asking me, Jay, how do I get on the radio? How do I become hot? Like, bro.
Are you hot in the street yet?
What the streets say about you?
Yeah, exactly.
You can put out a song today that you think is horrible, but if the streets like it,
yeah,
the world likes it.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's how people get hot. So give out your social media information, and we'll let them respond to you directly.
Basically, what we're doing on Facebook is facebook.com/Solive300. That's SOLIVE 300. On Instagram and Twitter, it's S0_live. S0_live.
All right, there you go. Hit them up on that Instagram, on that Twitter, and on that Facebook, and make sure you let them know how you feel about the track. Another Cold Day with Fat Rob. Now, let's get into what G said earlier, because she said that you might be like, when are you going to get into doing speeches and helping out other youth? Because it seemed like you have a gift for gab very well.
That's why I'm here. You know, like I'm here not just to promote music, because I feel like the kids what really matter. You know, and the radio DJs really don't get the avenue, because they're just doing and playing the records that they're told. I was once told by a major DJ in this at this radio station that in order to get around to getting your record played is payola. Well, I just figured if I could give a better message to the youth and show them that, you know, getting good grades and going to school and doing the right thing is could get you far in the music industry, but you had to pay attention to the rules and regulations of it. Like, I totally agree on everything that she said. You know, like I this is where I came at him, and I told him, I'm gonna take this record to the radio to show you that what you're doing in life you don't have to do, because there's people out there that are willing to help. You know,
Yeah.
But in the same sentence, he has kids, and shout out to all my generation changer kids. You know, like they're always in the videos and stuff like that. But this is why I'm here. I'm here to offer my as you would say, gift of gab. But I would love to speak to the kids, and I'm not just talking about 100, 200 kids. I'm talking about a couple of thousand kids at a time, because I have the feeling that no other artist at their establishment, at their peak, is going to go to these these schools and to these YMCAs and be friends and extend their hands out to these kids. And I really feel like the radio has a big, powerful part on the way our community is treating each other through music, because it's all mind control. I mean, pay attention. It's a generation changing movement. Anybody who knows what we coming with.
A lot of it is people are hooked on trend.
Very true.
You know what I mean?
Very true.
So even if it's all this trap music, these Young Thug, these Migos, and all that, you can basically rap that song on a trap beat and still be hot.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
you could get away with that.
It's just. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just.
But that's not true to his
attention.
soul. Look at his face.
You know
he looks
what I mean?
so disappointed when he said
That's
that.
like
nah, because we, you know, it's crazy.
I think of Kirk Franklin.
Shout out to Thug. You know, I just had my man's told me, he's like, so why don't you bring the record with Thug that you got? And I said, I'm not trying to go there to promote Thug. And shout out to Thug though. You know what I'm saying? We got one coming. But I thought of the same thing. This is what I tell you. Like, I listened to you guys over like a period of like a few days.
Yeah.
Prior to this, and I totally switched up the lane because I didn't want to do it to be that. So to be told that I'm different, that's a plus. And
definitely.
To get constructive criticism behind it is even better, because what record labels are looking for, they're looking for that same Young Thug to follow right behind him so they can get that cash check and they can actually, you know, one-hit wonder him. But I'm not trying to do that, as I told you, 50 mixtapes are running.
That Jane it.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, tell the world about the 50 mixtapes, man. You were trying to take over the entire world and Guinness Books of World Records.
Yeah, basically, in 2013, rest in peace to my pops. Pit passed the cancer, and my mom caught cancer. It really kind of messed me up and put me into a depression.
Gotcha.
And I decided, instead of going to the clubs and chilling with my homeboys, to do music. And suddenly I felt like these people telling me I couldn't do it, and I've kept getting, it's not mastered this way, it's not mastered this way, the lyrics aren't right. So I started just to venture out and do my own thing, and not just take no for an answer. I actually am happy and glad that people kept telling me what was wrong with it, because in order to fix something and for people to like it, I have to know what they don't like first.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And to capitalize off of that, a lot of artists some artists will stop rapping. You tell them that they don't like one record, and it's like, that's it for them. It wasn't it for me, because when you told me no, I would go back and fix it. You know what I'm saying? So we dropped 50 mixtapes in 1 year's time, becoming the only hip hop artist in hip hop history to ever do that. No Jay-Z, no Nas, no one. And labels shied away from it because of the message that I'm preaching. And I got a couple of contracts at home sitting down. Shout out to Universal, shout out to Geffen. And I'm just overlooking the contracts right now because on album 50, they told me that nothing else can be done after this. You can't get this record label, you can't get this Guinness Book of World title because you're not signed. So I said, no problem. On album 50, we dropped 225 songs on one mixtape. Becoming the first artist to actually ever do that. So you would think that by that time the Guinness Book of World Records would have picked up on that, and they didn't. So if the Guinness Book of World Records is listening, the next Guinness Book of World Records that I'm going for, and it seems like I have a few numbers when I walk out of here, is I'm going for 100 mixtapes. And right now, as we speak, they're done. I just got to release them. The hardest thing for me to do is come up with the title and get the CD cover work done.
How many artists do you have in your
right
organization?
Now, as we speak, I got Steel City from Pittsburgh. I have Quote Tarantino. He's out of Philly. I got Generation Changer KK. I got Fat Rob, myself. But this is the thing.
Only 5 people, and you guys have done 50 mixtapes?
No. The 50 mixtapes came solely from Solive. Let's get that understood.
Okay.
These are just artists that I rock with that I knew that they needed help at one point in time in their life, and I told them I was going to help them, but I got to get my foot in the door first.
Understood.
So on album 50, I did all 225 songs. We have another record, which we will be getting to. But I just told the Guinness Book of World Records that I'm not going to accept no for an answer, and I'm not going to do it their way. I'm going to find a way to do it because I feel like the passion that I have and the drive, especially for these kids, and the way I'm doing my music and what my music is portraying, it's not the need to be trendy. It's not the need to turn up in the clubs. I really care about the future of the youth. See, people, what they're not understanding is they can go to the club and waste their money, but they still got children sleeping at home. You understand me? So that same tune that they're kicking to them in their car and they're understanding, fast forward that 5-10 years down the road, and those will be the actions that they'll be following. Generation changes.
So you catering to the community. You know what? I co-sign that.
God bless you.
I really do co-sign that.
God bless you.
Well, because I commend you, but I have a question for you. There's a lot of artists who put a lot of music out, and Fabulous is one of them. And he has mixtape after mixtape, and he has not done as much as you've done, I don't think, but he is a punchline recycler. Do you have enough content? Do you have enough?
I'll give it to you like this. Anybody who has that same question, I ask you to go to www.datpiff.com and search Solive. If you feel that I've ever been a punchline recycler.
And it's so S0_live?
It's just Solive, SOLIVE on DatPiff. Coast to Coast Mixtape DJs too. Shout out to Coast to Coast Mixtapes. From here on in, from here to album 100, Coast to Coast Mixtape DJs will host all the mixtapes. That's my word.
That's word.
Well, Neo has arrived. He took the right pill. He is the one. We are now living in the Matrix.
Welcome to the. Well, it's crazy you say that because my production team, we ventured off of Matrix music, so that's kind of funny you said that.
There you go. He is the one. We are not going to go outside and jump over a building.
Yeah.
If we don't come back, you know why.
When do you sleep, man?
It's crazy. It's crazy you say that, you know. And
look, she already saying no.
I got people
sleep.
that vouch for me. I sleep 4 hours a night, man, and that's religiously. Like I can't sleep longer than that because something through childhood. You know what I'm saying? Just have nightmares. And when I wake up, it's every emotion is to the booth. I constructed the studio for that because I couldn't deal with the emotional trauma and stuff that I've gone through as a child.
Where do you get all this money from? Like, how you living? You working 8 hours a day, 12 hours a day? What you doing?
Generation changes.
Oh,
stay tuned. We coming.
Gonna keep my mouth shut.
We coming.
It's gonna keep.
Shout out to Buggz.
You make moonshine?
Shout out to the Weekend Guy.
You got moonshine?
You know, it's in the refrigerator. It's in the refrigerator.
Oh, boy.
Strawberry is crazy. It's in the refrigerator.
How you don't bring no moonshine?
Strawberry is crazy.
Hey,
how you don't bring no strawberry moonshine to the Weekend Guy?
Fuck moonshine.
Listen.
You leave that moonshine alone. You had that.
Seriously.
When I come back, I bring you a bottle yay big or some
All right,
moonshine.
got you. All right, so let's jump to the next track from you real quick, man. And we will definitely check that out, man. You got so much music out there. I feel like us playing this, we need something that you ain't dropped yet.
That's the thing. This is the thing. Like you what you're not understanding is like you guys are like, yeah, give me 20 minutes of audio, and I was sitting in my house like, damn, 50. I'm at album 59 right now. Radio Ready is the next mixtape dropping, and I'm just like 20 minutes of music, and I sat in the studio. We had a listening party last night. I couldn't even like this track listing doesn't succumb to what we have to offer. This is just what I felt like at this point in time.
So this is a gateway.
This is the gateway, definitely.
I need to go
link
ahead
up, man. We're going to link up.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and let y'all know right now. If you click right here, No, not literally, but if you click right here, it will take you straight to Solive, and you can go check out all his music on datpiff.com. How about that? Go ahead and click it. Special ass.
Search Solive.
It was special.
I didn't
you
get
really
that.
Go click.
I didn't get that.
No, people listening, they actually probably tried to click something like.
You're probably looking in the description box like, where's the click here?
I was so confused.
Where to click at? Where to click at? Where to click at? Yeah, you know what we'll do? We'll definitely set it up so that when we set the description up for the show, that we'll put the Dat Piff link to it so that it goes straight to that. They click on it so they can check out the 50 mixtapes you dropped.
That's so crazy.
Coast to coast. Shout out to them for the next 50 to 100. That's gonna be done.
We coming, man.
51 to 100.
It was crazy. It was crazy. Before we go any further, I just wanted to let you guys know, with your permission, and I want to ask this on air.
Yeah.
This show today will become a radio ready mixtape. Everything you said, everything she said, everything you said. I'm going to take the audio from this, and
let's go back to the music then.
All right.
Candy.
And I would ask if it could be so live.
Do what you want to do with it, man.
It would be radio ready.
This is for
hosted
the
by the
world.
Weekend
I don't
Guy Show.
own this, man. I don't own this. I don't even own me. The government own me.
Amen.
I got a Social Security card that belongs to them with the number they gave me.
They don't own your soul, J Buggz. They don't own
my
your
soul, but they own
Sure
his body. Though. They can have
We
it.
all
Take
got
it
a
all.
serial number.
Hey, don't we though? Go ahead and get mine on my body. All right, what song we doing, bro?
I think we're gonna take it to number 4, just because I want to hear the constructive criticism about this record. It's called No Looking Back. What we're doing is we're just gonna drop it. Shout out to Generation Changer KK. She does a lot for the team, and I feel like to have this position of power and to get up on a radio station and to speak of a record like this. Another one for the kids. A lot of the kids out there, like, their parents are giving up on them. And let me put this out there like this right now. I'm tired of people saying bad kids, man. Y'all parents got to step up and be parents, man, because y'all guys are still being kids in these streets, man, and these kids is running wild, man, and don't nobody say nothing. Everybody just keep on giving them clubs to party to and giving them jams to party to, and nobody's functioning on the youth.
See, Dave.
When are we gonna wake up and realize
Let me get that belt over there.
You can't eat money, man.
Let me borrow your belt. I'm gonna go out here and whoop some of these little badass kids real quick.
Okay,
Stop it.
Okay.
They've had no guidance.
I'm telling
you.
A kid is not born bad.
I didn't have any guidance.
A kid just whatever they're exposed to is what they think. That's what life is.
It's not bad kids. It's bad parents, man.
What you on
It's
that
their
too.
environment. It's about choices.
That's right.
So what you trying to say is
they got no guidance.
Hey, what we're trying to say today is that we think the government should go ahead and sterilize some people.
No, fuck that.
Okay.
No, that's not even it at all. I think that
I do.
I think that we should literally sit down as a group, as a whole, across the board. You know, DJs across the board, and really think about what we're putting out to children.
So you want to battle against the Illuminati is what you're trying to do.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's what you're really doing
He can
right
make
now.
his own Illuminati just for the kids.
I'm gonna be called Illuminati.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I spoke to Professor Griffin. I spoke to KRS-One, and we know what it is, man. Generation changes. We here now.
Oh my man, what are we getting ourselves into tonight? I'm afraid now.
I don't know. He's just name dropping.
What?
Like, bro, I feel
Professor
like
Griffin?
I'm just waiting for the next track to be like, shout out to Obama. Like,
What?
oh shit, he got a
I
president
just talked to
too.
Gucci from jail last week.
Yeah, like I got his letter in my
Big
back
goo
pocket. Like, what's
What's
going
happening?
on?
Like, what is what's happening behind the scenes? You know somebody in the
Obviously a
government.
lot.
You got a direct line to the FBI or something.
Nah,
like,
man,
what?
you know what I'm saying? It's just things that you got to pay attention
He's
to.
aware.
Are you an alien?
No, I'm definitely not an alien.
Were you placed here
Nah.
by somebody to make sure everything to go? This
That's
is the Matrix.
God,
This is
bro.
the Matrix.
Listen.
God.
It
They
is
trying to
God.
balance it out.
It is God. God is
It's
good.
God.
They trying to balance it out.
And I really feel like it's time. It's time now for somebody to stand up and protect these kids, because what we're going through, the world is at war right now, and everybody just sitting back and not doing nothing. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm at the radio station. I want the constructive criticism. So when I come back and you guys are like, that's it, you understand that I'm coming. Yo, Tampa, listen, if you're listening and you don't have anybody that really wants to stand up and make a change, I'm here now. And I'm ready to take on it. Don't matter who it is. I don't care what name you got attached to you. Generation changes. Shout out to Pete Griff for KRS-One, man. They know what it is.
You gotta
man.
stop shouting out
Hey,
Pete Griff. I don't know.
RS-1.
He might have some kind of subliminal messages going on. Pete, you say Pete Griff one more time, he might bust through the door. Yeah, Pete Griff.
Do your research, man. Do your
Yeah,
research.
Rise the Weekend guy.
You need to run for mayor or something, man. You get all the work.
wow.
Gorilla, you are now rocking to a Matrix Music exclusive. Let's get it.
Matrix Muse.
You know, we've all made mistakes. Some of us just never caught a break. But I'm here to tell you, it's gonna gonna be okay.
Alright.
Just listen.
This is my presentation. My youthful generation. They lack determination. Getting highs of dedication. But we miss the revelation. Like college education. To the future of a nation. Knowledge on vacation. Feel my sensation. My heart stays bleeding. Hearing all treason. Tell me what's the reason why these girls being beaten. Those who are raped, thrown away and mistreated. Left all alone, invisible, you can't see them. Told we're not needed. Crucified till we believe it. So our paths are misleaded. And we're falling off the deep end. As you're sleeping and he creeping. Playing games and deceiving. Like he knows you'll never leave him. So the devil sneaks in. I've been through the struggle. You know I've seen it all. I learned to pick myself up every time that I fall. Pages of my heart, my scripture written on the wall. Encouraging our troubles, push them off, I stand tall. I be on a highway, special race to just stall. Like I'm playing on the court, taking shots of no ball. You can't run a walk if you don't know how to crawl. And you can't talk to God if you don't know how to call. Looking back, I see my life. The mistakes and now I gotta think twice. All my fears, I pushed aside. Got my strength and now I'm gonna do it right. Looking back, I see my life. The mistakes and now I gotta think twice. All my fears, I pushed aside. Got my strength and now I'm gonna do it right.
This for the kids out there that's not eating. Family never gave me shit for bruises and beatings. For the group home kids that mistreated. Look into their face, see the struggle in their eyes. Living life on the edge, begging for sunrise, no roof on their head. Just begging for the lie to give them strength. Just to work through the night so they can live one more day to just 5. For the ones that dropped out just to take a 9 to 5. So they brother and they sister can try to live right. God, I got one chance to change lives. I am the dream taker, they scream so loud. So there's no looking back, see the kids on the streets. Parents don't care and the kids don't eat. Matrix music, the city in no sleep. Mrs. Powerful, I got mountains to leap. Mind over matter, the president speaks. Trapped in a life where we work and we weep. Bills overdue and the living ain't cheap. Take advantage of your life cause the devil will reap. Life messed up, strong prey on the weak. You only live once, I said it in concrete. I will change the world, all it takes is the beat. My name's so loud, better practice what you preach.
Looking back, I see my life. The mistakes and now I gotta think twice. All my fears, I pushed aside. Got my strength and now I'm gonna do it right. Looking back, I see my life. The mistakes and now I gotta think twice. All my fears, I pushed aside. Got my strength and now I'm gonna do it right.
For the teenage mother with the deadbeat dad. Love your child cause that's all you had. They go to school to learn, become an outcast. And this life is a cycle of who will outlast the rest of the world. Who showing they ass. For the kid getting picked on and bullied at school. Keep your head afloat, homie, don't listen to the cool. For the kid going to jail who holding on a tool. For the 3-time fella and the kid that's addicted. He had no choice, his parents had addictions. Put the demons to rest, I got a mission. Open your eyes, I dare you to listen. Life gon' change, this is my vision. These rappers is whack, excuse my description. Jesus resurrect me, this my conviction. They say I never stop, life go the distance. Tell me be patient, but I am persistent. Real hip hop, this is my district. I'm falling from heaven, now I'm not tripping. Excuse my sins, I'm not Christian. Rip your heart out, my words is the stitches. Excuse my faults, I cause division. Whack rap dies today, head on collision. Life is not promised, I cherish existence.
Looking back, I see my life. The mistakes and now I gotta think twice. All my fears, I pushed aside. Got my strength and now I'm gonna do it right. Looking back, I see my life. The mistakes and now I gotta think twice. All my fears, I pushed aside. Got my strength and now I'm gonna do it right. Matrix.
No, even though you're struggling out there, they still can't take your dreams away, you feel me?
Yo, welcome back to the Weekend Guys Show. Buggz and my 3 Gs. don't even know you struggling out there. They can't even take your dreams away from you.
That's right. That's right.
Your background.
Yeah.
So your parents is what really pushed you into this particular path right here.
I'm gonna just say my mom's. You know what I'm saying? She really like I was in a foster care and group home. I got taken away from my parents when I was really young. In music, I adopted to adjust to the pain rather than going to drugs like all my other friends was doing. And it really pulled me through because my mom was suffering from cancer. So was my dad. He had mesothelioma, and he had like a tire-sized tumor on his body, and he died.
Yeah.
And it was really like I literally watched him die, and it was like the man that took care of me. You know. But my mom's then fast forward a few years, she got cancer, and she lost the hair, and she had breast cancer and lost both breasts, and that really like sunk me into a deep depression because I thought I was gonna lose her. Ended up finding my grandmother of my pops, who I didn't know, and she was just like, you gotta stop, and you gotta go for the people, because what you're doing for these kids, they need. And I didn't understand what my grandmother was talking about at first, but I went hard, and it really pulled me out of the depression to be the person that I sit in front of you today, and as Generation Changes So Live. A lot of people ask me, I got a question the other day. Somebody asked me, they said, what are you going to do now? Because they're reading books on the triangle and everything that's going on around the world, and they said, well, what are you going to do? And I said, I'm going to be Generation Changes So Live, and I'm going to live up to that name, and whatever comes after that follows. It's like, think about it. All these rappers passing away. Rest in peace, Chinks Drugs. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Far Rock. You know what I mean? It was a real loss. But all these rappers is perishing. But they say you're not anybody till they kill you. And at 50 mixtapes and on album 50, dropping 225 songs on one album. You know, like I'm really looking at these labels like, what are you guys doing? You know what I mean? And what you said you just got to get your record label incorporated. We take these records. Well, it is what it is. If you like what you hear, link up, man. Because I'm ready.
Labels want money.
But which
That's all
song?
they're in
I mean,
for.
That's all they want.
you got so many songs out there. Like which ones would you tell us like to listen to? I mean, because we can't go through and listen to all of them.
Oh man, I send you some tapes. You guys would have to tell me what you want to listen to. It's not that because that's where you guys come in. You guys know what's hot and what's not. You know what I'm saying? You have artists come up here all day and they bring their music and you tell them no.
But do you have those couple of songs that you be like, man, you got to listen to this song. This is it. Listen to this song.
Yeah.
Those are the ones we want to listen to.
I'll be honest with you. I don't recall us ever telling anybody when they brought us music, no. I mean, never to the station, maybe via email, but never to the station have we ever told anybody, nah, we ain't really feeling that. We try and give everybody opportunity, and be honest with you, and we'll give you that chance. And then sometimes we just, I don't know if everybody can take the real.
You need to be real.
I think it's heart that matters most, and his heart it's pure, it's honest, and it's capable. A lot of people, they get very sensitive and they get broken down very easily by the slightest thing, like you were saying. So, you know what I'm saying? I think you're in it for the long run.
Here's I'm gonna just ask this question. All right, this is one of the most, for me, I think this is a very important question. This is what rappers do. Okay, they live in the streets. They use that as a motivational tool to go to the next step. They get to that next step, and then what? Now what? Like, what do you start rapping about when you ain't got to rap, when you don't live there no more?
Shout out to my homie Steel City. Steel City told me that all these rappers that are rapping about all the drugs and the kilos and all that other nonsense on the radio, after your third album, you shouldn't be rapping about that because you should have got up out the hood by that time. And if you didn't, you'd probably end up like some of these rappers that are getting killed in their hood. You know what I mean? Because they're not realizing that what's happening is in the hood. It's still in the hood. So when you're glorifying that and not really telling these kids what it's about, you know what I'm saying? You go back to the hood. You're liable to take a risk. You know what I'm saying? And things do happen. You know, so no, I don't promote that. Shout out to my daughter. I got a child, Millie Matrix, and
wait, that's really her name?
Yeah, Millie. Yeah, her name is
Millie Matrix.
Well, that's what I call her, Millie Matrix.
I like it.
She's the first one.
She's part of my team.
She just been pulled out from the thing, and
shout out to Millie Matrix.
They came up with the ship. They picked up, and they said, "This is where you really live at." Millie.
She's not an alien.
Welcome to the I'm not. I wasn't. I'm just saying that. I said that earlier because I got you. You don't get this very often. When I say this, you don't get refreshing. You don't get new. You don't get I don't care. You don't get I am persistent. I will continue to go for it no matter what. You don't get hi. My name is hi. I don't care. Hi. I'm going for it. Hi. I have a team. Hi. I want to be different. high. I don't want to trend with everybody else, but I do want to trend on a different level.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A game changer.
That's right.
Generation next.
That's right.
Generation
changers.
You know what's crazy is whenever I go anywhere and like
Drop
the,
the mic.
the generation changes, the kids see me, I scream out generation, and the kids legitimately at the bus stop 30 deep.
So I'm gonna just tell you right now, you might want to be careful.
You can pick
the
up.
government is gonna be looking at your ass pretty soon. Hey. They're gonna treat you like Malcolm X because they say as soon you dark, you're not too dark.
I'm from Nicaragua.
I'm gonna tell you right now, they see dark skin. You the color of Malcolm X.
Call it what you want to.
And they will try and find a way. When you got so much power, when you generation changing, you tell them you when you able to boycott a company and tell them you tell them, okay, kids, we ain't buying from there no more. Well, guess what? You just changed the whole entire generation.
Right.
White folks going broke.
That's right.
What are you setting yourself up for?
I'm setting myself up for greatness and nothing less.
I dig it.
That's what I'm going for.
Hey.
See, you gotta understand that all these rappers, they want one thing out of this game, and that's money. But you can't eat money. And when all the trees are burnt down and they're coming to knock over your house, to knock over them, to plant new trees so they can burn them down and create more money, you'll start thinking like I do too. I'm just 20 years ahead of the game. I was schooled by a couple of individuals that were really in hip hop. It was just the other night, you know what I'm saying? I kicked the freestyle at the KRS show. He came up to me. He was like, "Yo, what you doing is right. You it." And I said, "Chris, I appreciate that." And
you let you call him Chris?
Nah, I just said at the moment. You gotta understand.
Oh, okay,
I'm talking to KRS. I'm being from
I
the
thought he was
Bronx.
gonna be like, yo, you don't call me Chris. My close friends call me that. Call me KRS One, boy.
He was talking to his fans or whatever, and he was just like, "Where you at? Where you at?" And I just in the midst, he saw me on stage because he was on stage while the cipher was happening. And I came on right after one of the respected MCs, shout out to Dynasty, and I just had, you know what I'm saying, I had Tampa shouting his name, and when he got off stage, he recognized who I was in the crowd, and he was like, "Yo, that's tight." And he gave me his you know what I'm saying, his connections, email and all of that, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to African Bambaataa and all the greats in hip hop. You know what we doing?
See, there's a war going on in America right now, everybody.
That's right.
It's just not happening in your neck of the woods. In Afghanistan, Iraq, Brazil, Alaska. Y'all still part of us a little bit.
Not really.
It's a little cold out there. A little bit.
They far away.
They cold up there. I'm just saying it's cold. But I feel like the trenches are I feel like I'm in the trenches right now.
That's right.
I feel like we with the general, the corporal, you know, that's what I feel like right now.
I appreciate it.
I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Do you know that they I'm sorry, this is
Go ahead.
slightly off topic but on topic, but they just had in Pinellas County, one of the high schools just had a US terrorism drill to drill for if a U.S. terrorism attack was to come on the school.
Yeah, I need to go ahead and get my pantry together.
No, real shit.
That's right. They say you
Get
should
your
have
gun
at least,
license, baby.
always had that
so you should
together,
have at least
man.
2 months together of canned foods and water.
Man, I be hungry.
You got to prepare for that, man. I
be
got
hungry though.
Hey, listen.
You'll be all right. You look good when you lose.
You can make a miracle out of some canned goods, man.
Oh, I know.
Trust me.
I've been there.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Okay.
I have been there. I know. I know how to make a miracle.
Shout out to Spam.
That's right.
No. I will go hungry before I eat spam again.
For real shit.
Shout out to
Especially
Gula.
without
I will
a
eat
stove.
caterpillars
Ugh.
before I eat spam. I am great, bro.
Yeah, I eat rice and beans damn near daily. Shout out to my grandma Lee out in Orlando, man. So as long as I got some beans underneath me, some adobo, I'll be straight.
There you go.
You know
All
what I'm
right.
saying?
All right,
Shout out
got
to
you.
grandma.
All right, you know what, bro? We got another part of the show coming up with the homie C Dave as well too, and I want to give everybody a link. I mean, you got so much music and everything, bro. I just feel like I honestly feel like the time frame you have tonight is not suffice. It's not going to be sufficient enough for you to continue on. But what I am going to do though, before we take off, I'm gonna make sure we add the last 2 songs to the track and let those ride out as completely too. Let the people know where you are on Instagram. Sorry, if you're not on Instagram.
Yeah, we on Instagram.
Okay.
That's 0_live.
I have a question for you. If a child was interested in becoming a generation changer, how can they contact you? What's the process in that?
Is there a secret password? Knock, knock, wink, wink.
Nah, you just got to be dedicated. Dedication and motivation is one of the things that you got to have.
Is there an age range?
I actually we have generation changes and Matrix kids, and then we have the generation changer, which is the older kid.
Okay, gotcha. Matrix is a kid's
I love it.
part.
No.
So y'all have another language as well too, or no?
No,
Because y'all you deep.
we speak generation changes, man. That's all we speak. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
My hands are up. I give up completely.
Knowledge.
There is a response for everything I ask this man.
Yeah.
He is on point. I mean, how can you fight against that?
No, you can't.
Here I
Knowledge,
am
wisdom,
throwing
and
you these
understanding.
here I am throwing you these blows to see how you respond.
That's right.
And he's copacetic the entire way through with it.
That's right.
And hitting you back cool.
Huh?
He's hitting you back so soft and cool.
I know, man. I try and get a riff out this guy to try and see if we can throw him off his game. To try and see if there is a different agenda or if there's anything different. I mean, this man's legit. Mm-hmm. He's legit, not legit.
Oh, wait, ouch. Shade or nah?
Oh,
nah, they ain't no shade.
Okay.
Nah, shout out to Legit, man. He's actually a real talented cat. I've listened to him on the podcast. He's actually a really talented cat, man.
He don't listen, but he a talented cat.
Next.
Generation changes, man.
He don't. I'm just gonna keep it honest. I talked to Rob the other day. He don't listen. I told the boy to do something. They don't listen.
They didn't even know that they opened our podcast. So I'm like, you know what? You about to get removed.
I wasn't even listening about that. It was listen when people give advice as well too. Who was that? Hello. How you doing?
Before we ride off,
yeah, go ahead, bro.
I just want to say thanks to the Weekend Guy Show.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate all the love and the opportunity you guys gave me. I got a message for the people out there that are listening. Everybody got kids, and the world is going through something, and y'all guys really might just push it off because you don't want to deal with it at that time. This one's for my daughter, man. Protect your kids and love life, man. Stop letting life live you, and understand that we are all one people. You know what I mean? Like, we don't got to be fighting and killing each other. Like, this death from Chink's drugs that just happened, man, really hit home. Because I'm from Far Rockaway. Shout out to Choo Choo, you know what I'm saying, and all the family back home. But it really hurts to see people killing each other over what? What are we killing each other for?
That was a good question.
Jealousy.
That was a very good question. And the only thing that happened with that death with Chink's drugs was that everybody was trying to figure out how can they get the most up-to-date information to provide that, to put that on their social media website so that they can get more hits than anybody else.
That's right.
That was the most important thing for everybody that particular day. Mm-hmm. That created for me more hate amongst people because I remember reading one post where somebody said, now, y'all out here talking about R.I.P. to Chink's drugs, but y'all ain't never pressed play on one of his tracks.
Nah, that ain't me. I tell you right now, I've been with Chink's down since the riot squad and Stack Bundles. Rest in peace, Stack Bundles, because that's where it really started. Anybody from Far Rockaway that knows what it is out there knows Stack Bundles was coming. And tragically, it happened to him. He got gunned down in front of the projects and they took his chain or whatever. You know, it's just really sad to see that in hip hop, like Jay said, like we all being attacked right now. But we have to step up and speak up for ourselves because we are leaders. You don't understand what the power of word does. You know, I'm eager to tell the people it's not smart to be stupid. It's time to get smart. It's time to read a book and put the TVs down and understand that there's something going on around this world that we ain't paying attention to. And these artists are really like going at it. Like you have artists beefing in the same city. And meanwhile, these artists can come together and we can be a force to be reckoned with, and they don't realize that. You know what I'm saying?
Why? Why would you want to be a force to be reckoned with when social media and the world is telling you that you have to be the top dog no matter what?
But they break you down regardless.
Because let's be legitimate. Let's be legitimate here. In this music industry, there's enough money for DJs, artists, and the fans to eat.
Yeah.
And I said the fans because it comes from the fans' money, them buying the merchandise, them buying the CDs. Mm-hmm. The fans can even eat. I'll tell you that right now. Anybody that's willing to buy a CD of me gets a free jersey and a free CD to sell to whoever they choose. Because I don't feel like anybody's bootlegging my music. I feel like you should just go ahead and do your thing.
Reciprocating hustle.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful thing.
You got to understand, like, this movement that we have is very strong. But it's powerless without the people.
How can we find your mixtape?
Datpiff.com. Search Solive. DATPIFF.com. Search Solive. And add me on Facebook. If you're hearing this interview, just add me on Facebook. Facebook.com/Solive300. Let me know where you heard me.
Where are you based out of?
I'm based out of the 352. Shout out to Spring Hill, Florida, man, and all the people that are running hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Man. That's where I'm residing right now. But let me break the barrier here, because a lot of people say, "Oh, he's from Spring Hill. What's he doing in Tampa?" I'm gonna tell you like this, man. There's a lot of cats in Spring Hill that should be reckoned with. And I'm not saying that Tampa doesn't. I just feel like we got to come together as one and knock Florida out the box. Because when you think about it, when you think Florida, you think Khaled, you think, and I'm not down on any of these artists, but I feel like there's so much talent underneath the underground that we would, if it's called shade on this radio station or whatever the case it be, we would shadow the fact of what the industry is offering. Because I don't think the industry is offering the people what they want.
Y'all got a health plan? Y'all got a health plan?
Why not?
I was making sure
He's trying to become a generation changer.
Why not? You know what I'm saying?
He got everything over there.
No, that's true.
Make sure we get a health plan for everybody too. We're gonna make this happen.
Call it what you want.
Hey, you got a doctor on staff? As long as you got a doctor on staff,
My mother.
good.
Shout out to Alicia Hewitt, man, and you know what I'm saying, the good people at Access Healthcare. She works for a doctor. She's in management there, so.
I knew
There you
it.
go.
I knew it. But I told
There
you.
you go.
I'm going to Spring Hill next week, get checked out. Then stop by that one spot around the corner over there. They got that real good concrete.
Yeah, we got
frita.
We got the studio
Yeah,
right
I'm
there.
good, bro.
Come check me. I'm real honest with this, man. I'm gonna say this live on air since we about to get off air and whatnot. I'm gonna make this into a mixtape. I'm gonna let you know that the Weekend Guy show will be hosting the next Radio Ready that drops.
There you go.
And that's
We on
3
that.
G's.
We on that.
You know what
We
I'm saying?
appreciate it.
Yeah, so I
We
really
on that.
appreciate the constructive criticism, and I'm real serious about that. Like, I think that every artist should be ready for the constructive criticism because it's not always going to be good. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
mean, we live in a world where it's horrible. We living in a nightmare. So to find that piece of greatness, when you do find it and you do know you're looking at it, just make sure you guys do something with it.
All right, got you. All right, so check it out.
There you go.
Weekend Guy Show, Buggz, 3G's, Underground Host of the Year. We are going to jump into the last 2 tracks, which are Everywhere I Go and We Are Strong. This is the end of the Weekend Guy Show with Solive, Generation Changers. Y'all tune in. We got more music for y'all as we sit back, relax, and chill. Y'all have a good weekend. Be out.
Lost. Lock in. Matrix boys. Talk to me.
Where I go, know I keep it on me. Gotta keep it on me.
Got that
I'm
milk.
bro niggas. Only boss only. Boss only. No time for the feelings. Fuck bitches want millions. No time for the feelings. Fuck bitches want millions. Where I go, know I keep it on me. Gotta keep it on me. Don't fuck bro niggas. Only boss only. Boss only. No time for the feelings. Fuck bitches want millions. No time for the feelings. Fuck bitches want millions.
It's about time I tell you about live. KRS-One told me it's go time. DJs cross the world asking about live, but for the people really that don't know live, I pay my dues, 50 mixtapes about mine. Hard work, homeboy, yeah, it's grind time. We on the radio, dirt, about to go live. There's a war zone going on outside. Better to the metal, yeah, you know I'm a legend. Lie to yourself, kid, lie to your reflection. Understand that I can sit through bullshit deception. I'm designed to provide all of the lessons. Got to give them more direction, inspire all the kids. I can get them out the trenches, praying to your Jesus. Don't know what the flesh is. You seen a block last time you saw Tetris. Lost our country, the foreign and domestic. With stupid deals, I can see the dimensions. Identify your bullshit with your reflection. Being blind to the world's infectious. Neighbors wanna use us for a blessing. I'm designed to spit live in your direction. Praying for the gods cause I'm dealing with progression. Rebel choke codes, how I unleash my aggression.
Know I keep it on me. Gotta keep it on me. Don't fuck bro niggas. Only boss only. Boss only. No time for the feelings. Fuck bitches want millions. No time for the feelings. Fuck bitches want millions. Where I go, know I keep it on me. Gotta keep it on me. I don't fuck bro niggas. Only boss only. Boss only. No time for the feelings. Fuck bitches want millions. No time for the feelings. Fuck bitches want millions.
The body your temple, the world is your garden. Apology for being disrespectful, I'm heartless. On the bridge cooking food over the garbage. Everybody wanna be a goon in the garbage. I wanna be myself, while you sound like other artists. Broke the internet and I killed the black market. The radio DJs know my process. They be begging for the progress. And in the booth just to floss fresh. I'm trying to talk about all of these losses. So tired of all the bullshit and the nonsense. Sometimes I feel like I lost my conscience. 50 mixtapes, never been done, a Loch-Ness. Bigfoot about the projects. Call it breaking records, I call it the process. Life on the line, tap mass swinging garages. Understand why I'm dedicated in the all-in. I don't hop up in this booth to try to ball in. Guess what? This music shit is my calling. Glock off the pen and the paper while you stolen. Lord, so please just give me a witness. Demons out here really testing like litmus. Government killing people with prescription. Your third eye open, please don't get convicted.
Know I keep it on me. Keep it on me. Don't fuck bro niggas. Only boss only. Boss only. No time for the feelings. Fuck bitches want millions. No time for the feelings. Fuck bitches want millions.
Matrix, Grandma Lee Rosa, what up? Cynthia, what up? Anthony, what up? Tony, what up? Joe, what up? PX. I got a story to tell. No one can tell us we're wrong. PX. They don't want me to tell my story. Heartache to heartache, we stand. You Grandma Lee, I can't hold my voice. Tony B. We are strong. 94 police threw me in a group home. Ignorance in my block can get you moved on. You be sleeping in my mama, you a futon. Disrespect, transform, live blue song. Really out here as Rosa and Rubon. Mama dying, man, I'm speaking revolution. Grandma Lee, hold on, got the whole hole. I ain't stopping till tears free and the y'all gone. So my mom told Ray that I'm down to ride from the darkest places where the drama fly. And you should know, cause you left my mama there to die. And so my mama swear to God, that's my cosign. 2979, Marion Live. 1-900, you boys spitting hotlines. Drop 50 album, kids on the grind. I drop 50 album, kids on the grind. Call it the Gressel, say I'm on my mind. Call it the Gressel, some say I'm on my mind. The voice of the streets, then the people co-sign. The voice of the people, yeah, the people co-sign. And I ain't playing homeboy, they don't know lie. That's a gas man, show up, yeah, we all ride. Never knew my dad, cause he playing both sides. Hell nah, man, hell giving out hugs. Tell my cousin no broadband, be a dog. Hey, yo, Gino to the Bronx, said I'm so dumb. Tell me the truth, but with the record, yeah, you get no love. From the Bronx on, boy, there's nothing to discuss. Everywhere I go to people, yeah, they show me love. Everywhere I go to people, yeah, they show me love. To my family, they never ever giving up. Generation changes, we are strong. No one can tell us we're wrong. Generation changes, we are strong. I love you, baby. We are strong, we are strong. Family first, Rose, what it is, man. With the kids, with the daddies, Tony, what up? Grandma Lee, I got you, baby. Be love. Man, nerd. Game time. This is for the kids with the deadbeat dash. You put us here and we ain't even asked. Trapped in the war zone, 100 on the dash. Gripping on the rail, I'm just trying not to crash. This is for Lil Rose and the homies in the back. Numbing their emotions, cause we throw out like the trash. Motivated by the people, conversation smash. Stretched on the block with the black on ass. Gas mask gone, the black on their gas. This is world change rap, this is midnight mass. Yeah, I'm saying, dear Lord, that's my past. For the presence of my greatness, I'm cooling in the land. Cooking up the music, got the youth on change. Cooking up the music, got the youth on change. Move so militant, I'm silent to the land. Screaming free, my nigga, not to do this in silence to the lands. Baby mama tripping 10 toes on the gas. Middle finger put up where the black on smash. UK to Orlando, the black on blast. I'm insane in the brain with the hands. Show at the show, gotta stack up the bands. Move my mom out the hood and buy my grandma a van. It's like that I live by, you won't understand. To walk in my shoes, you just had to be a man. Tugging in the back block, schooling in the crack spot. Had the daughter switched up the game, I'm the mascot. A revolution, running through your laptop. The devil want my soul when I'm cooling in the stash spot. Tony B, yeah, I got a heart. Keep the kids off the streets, facing the book. Cause where I'm from, you get killed for the way you look. You skin tone too dark, yeah, you a crook. They don't get it. I've been at this too long, Tony B. Just found my grandmother after 29 years. Told me the truth about my pops.